Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
Welcome, curious souls, to I Talk to Ghosts. I'm your host, Jennifer. Thank you for joining me tonight in my Spirit Parlour. Let's settle in during one of these golden summer nights. Let's talk about celebrating a special Sabbath on the witch's wheel of the year, Lammas, also known as Lughnasadh. It marks the first harvest of the year. The third one is very well known as Samhain or Halloween. So this kicks off the first of 3 harvests, and this year it takes place on August 1st. Yes, the sun is still high, the earth is abundant, and the wheat stands tall and ready to be gathered. This is a time to reflect, to offer thanks, and yes, do a little magic. As I said, Lughnasadh falls on August 1st in the Northern Hemisphere, and it is steeped in both pagan and folk tradition. The word Lammas comes from loaf mass, which is an Old English Christian festival where people baked bread from the first wheat of the season and offered it in thanks. But long before it was loaf mass, Lughnasadh was celebrated in Celtic lands in honor of the god Lugh, a sun deity, a warrior, a poet, and a craftsman. Lughnasadh is a time of games, feasting, and storytelling. People came together in great gatherings, racing horses, trading wares, and celebrating the sacred bond between people and the land. Today, witches and modern pagans often celebrate Lughnasadh with rituals of gratitude, bread baking, harvest blessings, and of course, a magical ritual or two. Lughnasadh is the threshold, that space between the height of summer and the slow turning towards autumn. Spiritually, it invites us to ask, what have I sown this year, and what am I now beginning to reap? It's a time to honor both hard work and letting go. Not all seeds bear fruit. Some of what we hoped for may not have come to pass, but we honor the journey as we go. We give thanks. We take stock. We begin to release. This is a deeply earth-connected moment. Lughnasadh reminds us that magic lives in cycles. It's a time for gratitude spells, prosperity magic, and rituals of closure. So here are a few ways you might honor this time in your own witchy way. You may bake a loaf of magical bread, infuse your bread with intention as you knead, speak, or sing your gratitude. You can even carve symbols into the top, like a sun or a sheaf of wheat or a pentacle, if you're so inclined. A fire ritual of gratitude and release is often a wonderful practice. Write down what you're thankful for from the past season and what you're ready to let go of. Burn it in a candle flame or a safe outdoor fire. Offer the ashes to the earth when you're done. You can decorate your altar with golden tones, objects of corn, wheat, sunflowers, and berries, tools, musical instruments, or a sun disk. You can craft an abundance spell, collect coins, grains, or dried herbs like basil, mint, or chamomile, place them in a small pouch, and charge it as a charm for ongoing prosperity as the seasons shift. And as a note with that, I will be offering a printable download of this abundance spell with more detail on my Patreon. I'll talk about that at the end of the episode. You can also connect with the spirits of the land. Leave a small offering outside, a piece of bread, a few berries, or a whisper of gratitude, or perhaps sing a little song in gratitude to the spirits who tend the earth and guide the harvest. As you may have gathered, okay, maybe pun intended since this is a harvest, Lughnasadh is about gratitude, abundance, harvest, and transition. So crystals and herbs that align with prosperity, solar energy, grounding magic, and release are especially powerful at this time. So here are a few lovely Lughnasadh aligned crystals and herbs for your altar, your spells, or your rituals. Herbs include wheat and barley. It's classic harvest symbols there. Use as offerings or to decorate your altar. Chamomile, I mentioned earlier, it's great for peace, protection, and sun-blessed energy. Calendula, also known as marigold, radiates solar power, prosperity, and healing. Rosemary is wonderful for protection, purification, and remembrance. Basil attracts wealth and success, perfect for abundance magic. Mint refreshes energy and calls in prosperity. And cinnamon adds fiery momentum to your intentions and rituals. Rounding out the list, we have sunflower petals for solar joy, optimism, and vitality. Lavender calms the nervous system and invites restful clarity during this reflective time. And finally, my favorite, mugwort. It's wonderful to work with if you're doing divination or spirit work at the threshold of this season. So let's talk about crystals. Carnelian offers motivation, action, and grounding, all fueled by the sun's fire. Tiger's eye balances grounding and ambition. It supports decision-making and courage. Pyrite, I've mentioned these in past episodes recently. Pyrite is a wealth-attracting crystal that offers protective vibrations as well. Amber feels like ancient solar energy captured in resin. It aids in healing and connecting to earth wisdom. Red jasper for grounding, endurance, and connection to the body and earth. And finally, smoky quartz for release, protection, and transmuting heavy energy into the fertile ground. And finally, let's take a moment to take a deep breath. And I want to talk about a self-care ritual that you can do with gratitude. It's perfect for Lughnasadh or anytime your spirit needs some loving, grounded attention. It combines intentional movement, sensory calm, and heartfelt reflection. I like to call this the golden hour gratitude ritual. It's just soul-soothing self-care. You'll need a candle, preferably one that is gold, white, or soft orange, a journal or a piece of paper, a pen that you just love to write with, and a cozy drink such as chamomile, cinnamon, or rosemary for your tea or to add with your favorite tea. You'll also need a small bowl of water, and optional are crystals such as sunstone or rose quartz, some calming music, or your favorite incense. So first, set the space. Choose a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Dim the lights or open a window for fresh air. Light your candle and say, I welcome peace into this space. I am safe. I am supported. I am open to gratitude. If you're using crystals or incense, go ahead and place them nearby. And then ground in your body. Take a few deep, slow breaths. Let your shoulders drop. Roll your neck gently. Stretch your arms overhead and plant your feet firmly onto the floor. Sip your warm drink mindfully and feel it nourish you. When you feel you're ready, write down your gratitude. In your journal, write, I am grateful for. Let this list flow. Big things, little things, people, lessons, or even the challenges that have taught you strength and growth this year. Don't filter yourself. Let your heart speak. When you're finished, underline one thing that you feel most deeply grateful for right now. Hold it to your heart for a moment and just breathe into this energy. From there, we'll do a water blessing. I mentioned having a bowl of water nearby or a cup. Dip your fingers into this water. Close your eyes and whisper, with this water, I bless what is. I release what was. I am open to what may come. Then touch your heart, your forehead, or your hands, wherever you feel guided with that water. And then speak your light. Speak aloud one affirmation, such as, I am worthy of rest and joy. My heart is open to receive abundance. I choose to walk in gratitude and grace. Let your voice carry your energy into the world. Then sit in silence for a few moments. Let gratitude settle into your bones. When you're ready, extinguish your candle and say, this ritual is complete. I carry this light with me. And I thought before we parted ways for the evening, I would open up the space for a message from the spirits. This time of year is one of magic, and you can feel it stirring before it even arrives. It's harvest season, and the energy is shifting. It's just absolutely changing into that fall vibe, even if you're not seeing it in the plants and the trees quite yet. The message I'm getting tonight is seasons change, our lives change, our environments change, for good or bad. It's an ebb and flow. There are cycles, there's beginnings and endings, but your light remains. Trust what is inside you. Take the time to feel how constant your spirit is. Try not to yearn for what has changed, and try not to trade the present moment for something that you're hoping for in the future. Stay right here, right now. Remember to cultivate your light and grow and change with the experiences that you have. Never stay stagnant. Connect with yourself and walk with yourself through the seasons. So there we are, the golden fields of Lughnasadh are sun-drenched and soul-deep. Whether you're baking, banishing, or just basking in the warm winds of August, I hope this episode brings you a sense of connection to earth, to spirit, and to your own unfolding magic. And if you've enjoyed this episode, I'd love for you to leave a review or share it with a friend. And also, don't forget to journey over to my Patreon at patreon.com/italktoghosts. I'll offer some Lughnasadh printables, of the crystals and herbs, as well as that self-care ritual. All of those will be available at the $1 level, as well as past episode offerings as well. All of it for $1. And you'll be supporting my work and the podcast. Join me on Friday for some more ghost stories and spirit work. I believe that will be August 1st, so you can celebrate with me then on the actual harvest. Thank you again for being with me in the Spirit Parlor this evening. Until next time, stay enchanted and grateful. Take care.
Welcome to Brew Crime, a true crime and beer podcast. Join me, Mike,
and me, JT,
as we explore the world of crime, conspiracies, or whatever catches our attention. This is a podcast where we pick a theme, cover a few cases, and pair them with a brew.
Between themes, we do what we call Brew Crime News, a funny look at current news stories, be it crime, animals, sports, or even celebrities.
You can find us on all social media at Brew Crime. Our website is brewcrime.com, and you can find us on any podcast app at Brew Crime Podcast.
Join us as we discuss the horrible crimes that surround us, and maybe, definitely, tip a bottle or two back as you do it. Drink with us weekly.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.